welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a slightly different video, which as you can see from the title is all about how I do my pre-planning. So before I even get to my plan with me filming, this is what I usually do just so I'm not spending a ton of time hemming and hawing on camera and then having to edit that out later on. So this is my current setup. I'm using vertical inserts from So Much Crafting in an A5 binder, and throughout the week I will put in post-it notes of things that are upcoming, and then usually a couple days or maybe the day of filming I will open this up. I will grab my kit that I've picked out if it's a pre-cut kit from my pre-cut kit binder. Usually it's the front one right here, just to see what I'm going to be working with. And then I also grab this little notebook. It's a dot grid notebook. It came in a 3-pack with these little guys. They were from Michael's. It was in their traveler's notebook section. I just needed a little notebook and stuff. The purple one is grid paper. The blue minty color is just blank. And then this coral one is a dot grid. And what I will do is take my post-it notes out of there and I will stick them on top right over here. So I'll go ahead and do that. And as you can see, I sketch out not to scale, but a sketched out version of the week. And so I'm gonna move all of my post-it notes so that I can then move my binder out of the way. And then I will really grab my stuff and really start to pre-plan. So some of these things are just things I want to remember to do either that weekend or that Friday or with that paycheck. Other things are potential movies to watch that come out. So yeah, for now, let's go ahead and put the binder away and get it out of the way. So when I originally asked if you wanted to see how I pre-plan, and if so, using a full kit, oh, I just moved that, a full kit or how I split a kit, it was pretty 50-50 on the answers that I got back. So I'm gonna go ahead and do both. Tonight, since I'm going to be using this Lumos kit, which I have already split, sort of, I'm gonna show you how I use it when I'm working with leftovers or partial kits, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a full kit in just a minute. So if you don't want to see this splitting of a kit or planning, pre-planning, if that makes sense, I'll put something up right here that shows you when to jump to just go to doing a full kit. So for now, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. So back when Glam Planner released her Lumos collection, which is a Harry Potter collection, I kind of went crazy over it, and I ended up getting a luxe kit plus a bunch of extras. So I got the glitter headers, the tall fashion boxes in the brunette version. I've already used the Ravenclaw one. I got one order of side washi. One of these full box pages came with the kit, and I think this one was the extra full boxes that you could buy. Obviously, I have also already used some of that. This is the washi sheet that came with it. Obviously, it's mostly done, but this was when she was also offering extra washi as an option, so I did get that. This is the icon and date cover thing that comes with luxe kits. I didn't use any of the check boxes. I've got a good portion of deco and a marquee left. I have check strips, and apparently my cat is joining me. Get out of here, Mittens. I've got a lot of headers and littles left. And then this is a glossy half box sheet from Brandy's shop that's obviously in the same colorway, but I bought this after I saw that she had that up there because I knew that I would want more half boxes and options and stuff. This is the little freebie that had come with the kit originally. And then this is a gold foil sampler that one of my Glam Planner friends, Miss Courtney, sent to me because she was saying, well, she heard me say how pretty I thought that gold foil would be with this washi. So, like I said, I bought way more than I normally would for a collection, but I did so knowing that I wanted to split that into 3 spreads. So I already did do one, and I'll grab that to show you. And I used a lot of white space, but as you can see, I used the date covers, the to-do headers. I used that Ravenclaw Fashion Girl, a sheet of the washi, but I only used 2 full boxes, and then I used the big double box down here and the big weekend banner. I did use a lot of the half boxes, but I normally do, especially when I was in the hourly Erin Condren. So that's why, like I said, I had ordered an extra sheet from a different shop when I saw it available. But this, using the icons, that actually was really helpful and different for me. It still gave a cohesive look, but didn't actually use a ton of stuff. So this was the first week, and it was more of a Ravenclaw pride because I went with the gold and blue that matched the washi, just the box, and then the Ravenclaw girl. This week, or this coming week that we're going to be planning for, is Harry Potter's birthday. And so we're going to go with a Harry Potter / Gryffindor theme. And then the rest of this, I'm going to be using it for the week of Back to Hogwarts, which is the week of September 1st. So, looking at what I have here and how much space I've got, I have side washi, which I've never actually used as it's intended, which is to cover the holes in A5s, and then you just punch new holes on top. I like that white strip right there, but I obviously don't have enough to do washi on the bottom of both spreads with only 1 sheet left. So I'm gonna, I think, use this or figure out a way to use this time, and I'm gonna set this aside for next time. I've got, let's see, I'm gonna set this aside for next time as well. I think what I want to do, looking at the colors, I'm going to use the check strips this time, as well as this A5 washi, and I'm going to go with a more multicolored look this time, and I'm going to save the blue backed check boxes as well as the bottom washi, which is also blue, and the more dark elements for next time. So since we're going multicolored, I think I will use some of these and some of these. I think let's use the littles instead of to-do headers. So here, I forgot to tell you, I normally, once I've sketched this out, I grab a couple of pens that match the colors that are going on in here, just so that I can sketch things out. So now that for sure I'm going to be using the side washi and the check boxes, let's go ahead and start sketching those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 1 blue. I normally only do checklists Monday through Friday, so let's do blue on Wednesday, green on the other, and then, sorry, but I'm gonna skip and do red on the other days, and apologies to Hufflepuffs. So those are in there. Looking at what I have available here, I think I'm gonna use the littles, which are gold. So I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way across there, Monday through Friday again. And then where's my black pen? I thought I had one. There it is. To mark that it's not a glitter header, I'm gonna just put a little L in there so I know that that's the gold littles right there. I think I want to do green glitter headers in the middle. If you hear snoring in the background, it's my husband. He's sleeping on the couch and I told him to go to bed in our room, but I think he got distracted. He's just very, very tired. So, oh, and he's not sleeping on the couch because he's in trouble or anything. He just fell asleep watching a show and has yet to move to bed. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the red today headers in the bottom section, because underneath the artwork, I usually put my hourly commitments in chronological order. Mittens, get out. Get out. No, don't sit on my stickers. Get out. Okay, so the red at the bottom, again, today headers. So I'm gonna put a little T right there so that I know that that is not a glitter header. Today, today, today. All right, so I'm gonna set these over here with my check strips off to the side so that, again, I know what I'm using there. Things that I for sure am using in September, I have already set in a separate pile off on my right. Let's see. Icons. I don't know where I'm going to use them yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them into my pile for this week because it's already gonna feel more like a white space spread. So we're just gonna stick that over here, as well as, you know what, since next time it's back to school themed, basically, I'm gonna save the train, the stack of books, and the Hogwarts crest, and maybe the letter. But since this week is all about Harry, I'm gonna keep the Triwizard Cup and Hedwig and probably this. So I'm gonna set this aside and we'll see if we use that or not. What else? I'm probably gonna use some of these, but I'm gonna try to not use all of them. So I'm gonna set them aside as well, and I know that they are there. All right, so let's see what we have here. This is the hard part for me, is figuring out the decorative parts, especially because I don't like to cover them. And we still have to figure out the washi situation we've got down there. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have a whole set of, or a whole section in my functional deco binder of miscellaneous Harry Potter themed things. So I've got several of these little guys that I could also use. Like, I'm definitely gonna use the Happy Birthday Harry sticker from this Wild Sunshine thing. So I'm gonna set that over here as well. I'm just gonna set those off camera a little bit, but there we go. All right, so I should probably put the dates down so that I don't forget what day is what. This is the 3rd, 2nd, 1, 31, 30. All right, so the 31st is Harry's birthday. Let's look. Okay, so you know what? I think if I stack these together, I can use them on the bottom. Let me grab my binder itself to see how that would line up. I've never actually tried to do that across the bottom of this, so I feel like I'm probably gonna run into some leftover space. Let's see. So from there to about there. Yeah, so I will have a little bit of space left over, but if I do that right here, I don't know if you can see that or not. If I use this shorter side over here, I could layer this tall Gryffindor girl over there to cover up that gap and also be able to have a full box decoration type of thing on Sunday, which I think that works out really well. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and sketch out really quickly on guy right here. So for that, I'm gonna take my black pen and just kind of, can't really even see that, but I sketch in what all is happening there. So since this is the fashion girl, that is her. And then I'm gonna grab these since they are squiggly and colorful. I'm just gonna mark what I've got down there. Again, because it's all the colors, I just want to incorporate them so that overall looking at it, I can see how things are sort of going to look color-wise, like if there's too much red or blue in a certain area, so I can try to fix it. So this is all the colors. She's wearing red. All right, so I'm gonna set those aside in my to be used ones. The only thing that I really save for the moment of filming would be the color of the half boxes that I use for my appointments, and I just kind of move in this general direction Monday through the weekend, and I base it based on how balanced it feels in the moment. But it's nice to pick out where I want my full boxes to be. So, I think what I'm going to do, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes for this week. Obviously I have more than that, so I'm going to take this backing off of this one and use it as a staging area for the full boxes that I'm going to use this time. So, like I said, I want some that are very Harry Potter versus generic Hogwarts type ones. So I definitely want the Triwizard Cup. Since I am using a fashion girl already, I don't need her, so I'm just going to stick her in this box over here. I think I'm gonna grab the Marauders map to use this time. Keep Hedwig over here. I'm gonna move the planner, which feels very back to school to me, and then I'm gonna move that over here. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep the Birdie Potts beans, and I'm going to take the letter and switch those out. Oh no, sorry, Hermione. I'm just assuming that's Hermione, but okay, that is where I'm at so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works well for me. Oh, when I did my Ravenclaw specific kit that was also from the Glam Planner, I had some leftovers. Where did I put those? Here they are. So I might, got 2 boxes left for that as well, and I wanted to mix them in here. I'm going to put our Hogwarts at Night box right over here and maybe use that. I'm not entirely sure, so we will see. Now I'm gonna set these ones that we've set aside for next time and put that over here. Now we are going to decide which box to use when, and I'm just going to sketch out what each one's going to be. For Harry's birthday, I do want to use this pink birthday cake, and it only feels right to do it over this generic rose box. So I'm gonna write happy birthday on that, I will know that that is the cake sticker, and then I'm going to just draw a little squiggles around each of that so that I know that that is that box. And I'm going to do that with the rest of them, trying to balance stuff out. Again, I don't know that this blue box is going to work just with the coloring since it's so blue and everything else is a little bit on the multicolored side. These three have that stripy background, so I want to spread them out a little bit, either Monday, Thursday, Saturday. That's probably how it's gonna go, actually. So let's do the Tri-Wizard Cup. Excuse my terrible drawing. Tri-Wizard Cup right there. Let's do the map right there. We could do Hedwig here because there's a brick background on there and it balances with the brick background with the girl over here. So and she's got a red background. That one's got a red background. So that means the time turner has to go here. I'm just gonna put that dark background in with the time turner. That's my terrible drawing of a time turner. And then the bean box will go over here. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing that weekend. So for now, I'm just gonna put bean box, but yeah, for now it will probably just stay blank. Bean box. Okay. And then we'll set that aside now that we know that those are what we are using. And then over on the post-it notes, I want to try and move some things over. So we've got, again, I like to do things in chronological order. So I'm gonna just put down the times for dinners, not dinners, softball this week, and then scouts, filming, basketball, 16 days till school. I have a little countdown sticker that I want to use, so I'm going to draw that. It looks like a little chalkboard. So I'll put that there. Scouts on Thursday, game at 7:10, and FaceTime with my mom, and edit right here, upload. Friday, our game is at 6 p.m., and then date night. Church. And then I'm probably gonna put in some sort of box down here for Sunday night dinner with the family. And midweek. All right, so that is my pre-planning, if that makes sense. Some of these things I'm going to end up just placing these back over their little checklist area so that when it gets closer to that day, since I add my checklist items generally the night before or the morning of as I'm eating breakfast, so I'm gonna leave those until the last minute just in case things change and I decide to, say, push this purchase to the next week. Then it's not just sitting there in my planner taunting me like, hey, look what you didn't do. So yeah, that is my pre-planning for that particular week. So I'm gonna set some of this stuff aside and then I'm gonna grab the next week's worth of stuff and we're gonna do the next bit using a full kit. just like I did before, I'm going to grab my Post-it notes from inside of my binder. I don't have a ton of stuff already scheduled because that is so far away, but we've got our softball schedule, some miscellaneous things for back to school since this will be the week before school is back in session. And then we are also going up to the lake with my in-laws. So we are using a lake themed kit. This will be the Shepherd Supply Company at the Lake kit. I got the glitter headers, the washi sheet, functional sheet, boxes, and full boxes. So we're gonna see where we want to put these bad boys, starting with the washi. Now, this is sized for an Erin Condren, so I'm gonna have to rip some of this down, but again, that's a decision I'm gonna make in the moment. I'll probably just cut off little bits. Yeah, I've got a squirrel on this side already, so I'll probably cut it off about here, but I'll do that when it's in there. So I just put washi in my little notebook section down here, and I'm going to set that aside. This one has date covers, so I'm gonna grab my blue box. Date, 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 date. All right, as you can see, my drawing of this template was absolutely terrible. Yeah, there's just no excuse for that. All right, the colors that I need this time are red and then 2 shades of blue. So gotta put away the ones that I had pulled out for the Harry Potter one. Oh, and green. So I guess I needed to keep that green. So again, I've got check strips that I'm using this time. And then I don't have headers because I did not buy that sheet. So I'm just gonna draw a line in, and I'll decide in just a second what color glitter header I'm going to put down. All right, so I like to alternate my glitter header, not my glitter header, my check strip one. So again, I'm gonna put red in the middle, and I think I'm gonna do light blue on either side, and then dark blue on the outsides. And then I think because I don't have green in there, I'm gonna go ahead and use the green glitter header above that. I might actually take that all the way across on the weekend as well. So I'm gonna set these aside with the washi sheet. And then I've got some really cute boxes here to work with. I don't normally cover the artwork, so I'm gonna try to stick with these more graphic ones. And then on days that I might be covering something, I'll use the plainer side ones. I'm going to use, oh, I've got a really cute little sticker that I got from Bubba Bear Studios that is on a sampler, if I could find it. It's buried underneath all my stuff over here. There it is. It just came today, and there's this really cute little campfire scene. So I think I'm gonna layer that on top of this red checkered one. I will put down, let's see, let's put the red checkered box down on Sunday. And I'll just put a big circle BBS right there, and I'll know that that's what that is. And then below that, I'll probably put a box that says going home. Set my little guy aside. So that's the red one. I think I'm gonna use this quote box on Saturday since we're gonna be gone just the weekend. We're leaving Friday night. So I'll probably, we have playoffs and stuff, so yeah, let's grab the dark blue. Just put it here and put quote box. So now I've used those two. I want to split up the hill one, so I think I'll do Monday and Friday. So we'll do boom, 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 boom. And one has a picnic and one has a boat, but since the picnic box, I don't want it to be over here, I'm gonna put the picnic basket over there. I guess that's got a lake right there. Lake. And that makes sense to me. I'm gonna put this really cute bear right in the middle. So, that's a bear, in case you couldn't tell. So he's got a blue background. And we've got light blue back here, back here. I think I want to go ahead and use, let's see, do that. Those could be the four that go over here, so this could be the flower. I don't need to do a ton on there to know that that's what that is. So it's the flower one. That means on this side, I will have used these two already. And since I seem to be putting in patterned stuff, do I want to the brown next to the brown? I don't know yet. I think that might be a decision that I will make in the moment. So, setting that aside again, now all that is left to decide right now would be what colors I want to use where. So I've already used the green, and I'm gonna have a little pops of red all over the place. There's gonna be a lot of blue and green in the middle. So I think I want to use red here. And then dark blue down below. So it'll be these ones. And that'll look good. There we go. Washi's gonna be down there. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, aside from writing down the times of things that I'm going to be doing. Like, I'll be putting these reminders on Thursday, either in the check boxes themselves or down here. And then, so I've just got playoffs, scouts, b-ball film, FaceTime, playoffs, and then leaving for camp, or just driving. I'll put that in a half box, I'm sure. But again, I decide all my half boxes and the coloring and placement of those in the moment, depending on how I feel I need things to be. So that's how I pre-plan, and when I'm actually filming, I just set this book aside, just out of sight, normally right over there, and I glance at that really fast so that when I'm working on stuff, I know what I'm doing. I hope that made sense to you guys. If not, let me know down below in the comments. I will happily answer stuff for you, or you can feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram at @ReesePlans. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the Plan With Me's for these videos. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.